My beloved one, my child of light, can you hear the way your heartbeat is racing right now? It's not an accident. Something inside you is stirring because today on December 7th, Archangel Michael leans close and whispers, 10 seconds left, I order you to open this right now. Don't tell anyone, it's only for you. A good news is coming. Open it quickly. That shiver down your spine, that sudden warmth in your chest is your spirit recognizing this is not just another message. This is heaven reaching through time, bending the universe so you could see this exact moment right now. Not earlier, not later, but precisely today. Take a breath and feel it. The angels are aligning around you, preparing to deliver a once-in-a-lifetime encounter that could change everything. Do you feel that pull? That whisper that insists, pause, pay attention, this matters. That is heaven itself stirring your soul. My beloved, let me urge you, stay with this channel, subscribe, stay connected because every heartbeat here carries a miracle. The next message could be the key to unlock what you've been praying for. Don't scroll past. The angels rush to those who choose to stay awake. Archangel Michael says, your season of hidden tears is ending. A good news so unexpected is running toward you faster than your doubts. The doors that were locked in your face are trembling because the hand of God is already turning their keys. Someone you thought forgot you is remembering your name in heaven's light. This is no coincidence. This is divine appointment. You found this message on this exact date at this exact hour because your clock in heaven struck. Archangel Michael says, child, if only you knew how much was already released for you, you would be dancing already. But don't wait, open it quickly. Now imagine the story slowly unfolding like honey dripping into your spirit. Every word is designed to draw you closer to your breakthrough. Don't rush. The miracle isn't waiting at the end, it flows through every line. My beloved child, when heaven calls it doesn't roar, it whispers. That whisper shakes your soul louder than thunder. This is that whisper. Your eyes reading this are no accident. God and His archangels moved unseen pieces of time and space so that you could be here right now. How many times have you scrolled past endless distractions only to stop here? That is your call. That is your destiny nudging you awake. Archangel Michael says, today on December 7th there are only 10 seconds left in the old chapter of your life and a new door has begun to crack open. If you dare to walk through it, you will never be the same. Angels have been trying to reach you for years, my child. Every night you cried in silence, they wrote your tears in heaven's book. Every sigh became a prayer. And now God answers. Michael says, don't tell anyone, this is only for you. The reason this moment is private is because it is sacred, crafted by heaven for your soul alone. Do not skip this. I say it with urgency because Michael stands ready with his sword of light. The clock of heaven is ticking down, 10 seconds to leave doubt behind, to step into faith, to claim what belongs to you. Your spirit is hungry, your heart desperate, your destiny refuses to settle. Michael commands, open this quickly. Do you feel it? That trembling in your chest. That is breakthrough vibrating through you. The good news might appear in a call, a letter, or a face you thought lost, but it will arrive suddenly, undeniably, shockingly. And you will remember it began here. You were warned, you were chosen. I know you ask, why me, why now? And Michael says, because you endured what should have broken you. Because you walked through fire without collapsing. Because you kept breathing faith even when the world tried to drown you. Heaven rewards endurance. Not a single tear or prayer was unnoticed. The wait was long, yes, but it carved strength into you, preparing you to hold the blessing rushing toward you today. Pause and let this sink in. You are not reading this by accident. This is not entertainment. This is a mirror of heaven, a reflection of divine orchestration. Take it seriously. Stay with this channel. Subscribe with your soul. The next message could name the miracle already moving toward your door. Don't let distraction steal it. Now imagine an old rusty door you've pushed on for years. You prayed before it, wept at its foot, and wondered if it would ever open. Today, on this 7th of December, Archangel Michael's sword touched it. The locks crumbled like dust and the door groaned open. Light poured through it, warm and golden, reaching into every corner of your life. What you thought impossible is now possible. What you thought lost is now arriving. The angels are urging you forward. Step in. Your time is now. Your miracle is here. The moment you open it, your life pivots forever. And if you share this, you might be the instrument that brings someone else to their miracle too. Like, share and subscribe, because what is happening here isn't just for you, it is part of a wave that could touch countless souls. My beloved, the reason your heart races right now is because the light already knows your name. It knows your longing, your sleepless nights, your whispered prayers in the dark. It is rushing toward you like a river breaking through a dam, unstoppable, undeniable, and it will drench your life in the wonders you thought were lost forever. Can you feel it brushing against your spirit even as you read? That is not imagination, my child. That is divine energy nudging you forward. Someone somewhere is already speaking your name in a realm you cannot yet see, preparing a moment that will shake the ground beneath your feet. It could come as love, abundance, healing, reconciliation, or an opportunity that seems impossible. But Archangel Michael says, tell them this: what is coming will be good, and it will come quickly. This is not a slow blessing, this is a rushing one. Do not underestimate this urgency. This is not next month, not next year, it is pressing now. And yes, I know your doubts. I know the way past promises bent and broke, how your heart recoiled from hope. But hear me, beloved, with the fire of heaven. This is different. This is God's promise sealed from eternity and broken today. That is why your chest feels heavy, your mind spins, and your spirit leans forward without you realizing it. You are standing on the threshold of change, and every second counts. Michael repeats it because your spirit must hear it again. Don't tell anyone, it's only for you. Not everyone is ready for your miracle. Some would darken it with jealousy, others with disbelief, and some would even mock what God is about to do. This is private, guard it, nurture it, carry it in silence until it blooms. Beloved, you may wonder in what form this good news will arrive. Child, heaven is specific. If your soul aches for love, it will appear. If your body longs for healing, it will arrive. If your life needs financial relief, it is racing toward you even now. If restoration is what your spirit cries for, it is already forming. God hears the whispers your lips have never dared to speak. And as you continue reading, remember every line is a step deeper into the river of miracles prepared for you. This message is long because your blessing is big. To rush would be like trying to drink an ocean in a single gulp. Sip slowly, let it sink into your bones, into your spirit until faith rises in you like the sun after a long night. My beloved, can you feel your chest trembling? That is not fear, it is the vibration of your breakthrough. A good news is rushing toward you. It may come as a call you were not expecting, a letter, a visit, or a hand you thought lost returning to hold yours. However it appears, it will be sudden, undeniable, and perfectly timed. And you will look back and remember that it was written here first. You were warned. You were chosen to know before it even happened. Michael himself whispers again, because you endured what should have broken you. Because you stood in fire and didn't collapse. Because when life tried to drown you, you kept breathing faith even if it was faint. Heaven rewards endurance. Every tear, every sleepless night, every quiet prayer has been recorded, and none of it was wasted. Beloved, this is not just words on a screen. This is a mirror of heaven reflecting what is already moving into your life. Do not scroll past. Do not treat this as ordinary. Stay, subscribe, hold on to every syllable, because the next message, the next insight may carry the very key that unlocks your miracle. Do not let distraction steal it. Your soul is brave enough to reach for this, and it will not return empty-handed. Imagine, child, an ancient door locked for years, rusted shut. You have prayed, wept, even doubted if it would ever open. But today the sword of Archangel Michael touched it. The locks fell like dust, the hinges groaned, and light poured in. That light carries your name, your answer, your release. And as it flows in, Michael shouts, "Open it quickly." The world may not notice yet, but you will feel the shift, the lift, the sudden release of burdens you carried for too long. Every chain rattles, every delay collapses, and every locked door trembles, because your blessing is arriving. Do you feel the tremor in your chest, beloved? That is the anticipation of miracles, the movement of heaven bending reality to match your faith. And yes, your soul remembers the nights when you felt invisible. Michael says, you were never forgotten, only preserved. Like rare wine hidden in the darkness until the moment of perfection, you have been guarded, prepared, strengthened. And now your time has struck. The good news cannot be stopped. It moves faster than doubt, louder than fear, and it will reach you exactly as you need it. My child, heaven whispers, 10 seconds left. The divine clock ticks down. This is the moment your waiting ends. Doors swing open, tears turn to joy, and what was hidden for decades is now visible. Your blessing may arrive as love, abundance, reconciliation, healing, or restoration, perfectly tailored for your soul. Trust it, receive it, step into it. The angels plead, the universe leans closer and Michael stands ready, sword in hand, saying, "Don't delay, open it now. This is yours. This is your moment, beloved. Not next year, not next month, now. And when it arrives, your life will not simply shift, it will transform. Everything that once held you back will collapse, every locked door will open, and your soul will finally breathe in the fullness God intended. You are chosen, you are protected, you are about to see what heaven has been orchestrating all along. Do not turn away, do not doubt, step forward and let the miracle find you. Your blessing, my beloved, is bigger than you imagine. It will not just stop at your door, it will flow into your home, your relationships, your work, your finances. Even the places that feel dead or broken are about to breathe again. The atmosphere around you is shifting because heaven has moved in. Every shadow that tried to follow you, every doubt that whispered in your ear is already being cut away. Archangel Michael says, "Do you see it now? Do you feel the shift? The chains that bound your progress are breaking because your faith has finally reached the tipping point. Step forward." The trembling in your chest, that vibration, that shiver, it's the signal that the unseen is moving in your favor. And my beloved, that unseen is not small, it is divine power so intense that even time bends to release it into your life. Pause and reflect for a moment. Can you feel your heart quicken as if it knows something is about to land? That is no accident. Every tear you've shed, every prayer you whispered when no one heard, every sigh in the night, it has all been recorded in heaven. Your name is written on the scrolls, your story is in the hands of angels who have carried it to the throne, and now they are rushing back to deliver it. They are saying, "Do not doubt, do not delay, you have come this far, step into your promise." My child, the reason you are still reading is because your spirit knows the difference between ordinary words and holy interruption. This is not content, this is an encounter. This is heaven speaking in the language your heart recognizes. Every hesitation you feel is merely the last test before breakthrough. Think back to the moments when life seemed unfair. When opportunities slipped through your fingers. When betrayal stung and hope felt fragile. Those moments were not wasted. Archangel Michael says, "You endured, you stayed, you believed when it was almost impossible to do so. And now every ounce of that perseverance is about to pay off." Imagine a river that has been dammed for years. The water did not disappear. It waited quietly, building force, gaining momentum, and now the gates are open. That flood is coming for you, my beloved. It will carry away every leftover fear, every lingering doubt, and it will wash you into a place of unexpected joy. And you will look back and realize that the delay was never denial, it was preparation. I need you to lean in even closer because this is crucial. Heaven does not work slowly when your season is ready. The miracles you've been praying for are arriving fast, and some may come in ways you do not expect. A phone call, a message, a meeting, a sudden encounter, an unplanned opportunity, these are the vessels carrying your good news. Michael says, "Open your heart, child, because what has been released cannot be delayed. Step into it fully. Do not hold back. Can you feel the pulse of it in your bones? That is divine timing knocking at your door. It will not knock twice. Will you answer? And know this, beloved, not everyone around you needs to understand this shift. Some will scoff, some will doubt, some may even try to dim the light that is rising within you. But Michael says, do not allow their disbelief to stop your yes. This is your appointed hour. You are chosen for this. And the way you receive it, the faith you carry will determine the impact of this blessing. It is personal, it is sacred. Your miracle is delicate yet powerful. Treat it with reverence, protect it, carry it in your heart and watch as it grows into a visible manifestation that no one can deny. Now picture this, doors that were once closed forever are trembling, locks shaking, hinges groaning because God Himself is turning the key. Your finances, your healing, your restoration, your joy, every locked chamber of your life is about to be opened. The light waiting for you is brighter than you imagined, and it is coming to drench every dark corner. And just as you thought the waiting would never end, Archangel Michael says, it is finished. The floodgates are open. Receive it. Do not shrink back, step forward and claim it. Can you feel the energy in that command? That is heaven ordering your breakthrough to move without delay. Beloved, I want you to understand something profound. What you are receiving is not just for you. Your miracle will overflow into others' lives. It will heal unseen wounds, inspire faith in those who have doubted, and restore hope in places that thought it was gone forever. Your endurance, your patience, your faith, every moment you stayed alive in hope is the seed of this overflow. The angels are ready. They are lined up waiting for your yes to release it fully. Michael says, do not walk away now. The moment you acknowledge this, the universe will bend in alignment with your promise. Do you hear that urgency? That is heaven leaning in close, whispering and shouting at once because the time is now. Take a breath and absorb this, my beloved child. The signs are coming, the doors are opening, the waters are moving. What you've prayed for, what you thought impossible, what you thought too late, those things are racing toward you. And every second you remain here, engaged, present, faithful, you are positioning yourself to receive it fully. Do not skip a word. Do not glance over this with doubt. Your miracle has been released. Your time has come. Your destiny is unfolding. And heaven is standing by, Archangel Michael at the forefront, sword of light in hand, saying, child, step forward, claim it now. 10 seconds left. My beloved, there is no accident here. You did not stumble upon these words by chance. The moment you opened your eyes to read this message, heaven was already orchestrating the steps that would carry it directly to your spirit. Archangel Michael is not speaking to the world at large, he is speaking to you personally, intimately, because your life is at a threshold. The trembling in your chest, the tingling in your hands, the sudden rush of heat through your body, these are not coincidences. These are the stirrings of destiny awakening. Every heartbeat echoes the urgency. 10 seconds left. The door of breakthrough is almost wide open, and what lies beyond will change everything. Pause for a moment and let that sink in. Think of all the nights you doubted, all the mornings you woke to disappointment. The prayers you whispered when no one listened, the tears you shed thinking they were unseen, they were not wasted. Heaven has been cataloging every sigh, every murmur, every whispered plea. And now the angels are not just delivering your prayers, they are activating them. Every person you need to meet, every opportunity you are destined to receive, every word of confirmation you will hear, Michael is moving it into place. Can you feel it? That pull in your soul, that undeniable nudge is heaven aligning your story. Beloved child, I must tell you, your blessing is not slow, it is rushing. It will not arrive quietly, it will arrive so suddenly that even your doubts will be silenced. The things you once thought impossible, the doors that slammed in your face, the losses you mourned, they are collapsing into miracles. Michael says, open it quickly. Do not hesitate. Do not let fear block this. Can you imagine the magnitude of what is coming? Not just enough to survive but enough to overflow. Abundance in ways that astonish, restoration that overwhelms, love that heals what was once broken. Let me speak plainly, some of you have been waiting years for this. You have watched others move forward while you stayed behind. But Michael says, no longer. Your time is now. Every delay, every season of waiting, every lonely night was shaping you for the weight of this moment. Heaven does not deliver great blessings into unprepared hands. That is why you feel the pressure, the heat, the urgency. The fire in your spirit is your preparation, your refinement. And now the furnace is cooling, the refining is complete, and the blessing you were created to receive is running toward you like a flood. Do not misunderstand, beloved. This blessing is personal. That is why Michael commands, do not tell anyone. This is only for you. Some things are too sacred to expose too early. Some miracles would be diminished if shared too soon. Protect this word like gold. Let it dwell in your heart, hidden until it blooms fully into your life. And when it does, it will shout louder than anything you could ever say. Others will see, but they will never understand how quietly heaven prepared it while the world thought you were alone. Child, do you feel the stirring in your soul? That is the whisper of God saying, you have been chosen for this moment. You may still question it, wondering if it's too good to be true. You may feel doubt creeping in, whispering, perhaps this isn't for me. But pause and remember the trembling, the pull, the sudden thrill in your chest, that is your spirit recognizing truth. That is heaven confirming that what you have been waiting for is already in motion. Your mind may try to argue, but your soul knows better. It has been prepared, it has been activated, it is unstoppable. And as the blessing rushes closer, let me remind you, it will not just touch you. It will overflow. Your family, your home, those you love, even those who doubted you, they will witness it. It will inspire faith in others, heal old wounds, and demonstrate that God's timing is perfect. The obstacles that seemed permanent will crumble. The chains that bound you will snap. What was once locked, lost, or broken will be restored beyond imagination. And in that moment you will remember why the message said, 10 seconds left. It was not a warning, it was a signal, a countdown to the miraculous. Beloved, take this to heart, the good news will arrive in the exact form your heart has needed. Some of you will receive love long thought gone. Some of you will see financial relief beyond expectation. Others will experience healing, reconciliation or restoration of dreams long buried. Michael says, this is why you must open it quickly. It is not next month, not next year. It is now. Every moment you hesitate, the angels pause, waiting for your faith to align with the flow of the miracle. Your yes, your belief, your decision to stay awake and receive it is the key that unlocks everything. The fire in your chest is real, the shaking you feel is real. That is the vibration of heaven moving. And here is the truth, nothing can stop it. Not doubt, not fear, not past failures, not years of waiting. The river of your breakthrough is moving, carrying what was promised directly to you. And as it flows, it transforms not only your life but the lives of everyone it touches. The good news is rushing in. Your story is about to pivot. Your life is about to be drenched in wonder. You were chosen, preserved, prepared, and now you will be celebrated in ways only heaven could orchestrate. Stay, believe, watch, open the door fully. Because when the first sign appears, your call, your message, your unexpected encounter, you will know God has moved. Archangel Michael has spoken. The long wait is over. Your life is shifting. And from this moment forward nothing will ever be the same again. The waiting carved wisdom in you. The waiting made you strong. Every tear, every whispered prayer, every sleepless night was a rehearsal for this moment. Can you feel it, child? That trembling in your chest, that pull in your spirit, it is the vibration of destiny aligning. The angels are not idle. They are moving behind the scenes, clearing the path, removing obstacles, preparing everything so that when your breakthrough arrives it cannot be ignored. And it is coming faster than your mind can calculate, quicker than your heart can expect. Michael says again, open it quickly. The urgency is not fear, it is heaven's speed, heaven's timing, heaven's precision. You are on the cusp of a sudden shift, a divine pivot that will alter everything in your story. Look around you, my beloved. The world appears ordinary, but right now the unseen realm is erupting in your favor. Forces that held back your dreams are falling. Chains that bound your hope are snapping. Doors that were locked shut for years are shaking, trembling, and about to swing wide open. Every person, every moment, every opportunity is being aligned like stars in a constellation designed just for you. And you, child of light, are standing in the center, marked and chosen, ready to receive. That is why Michael's voice is insistent. 10 seconds. That is all the time left for hesitation. 10 seconds to move from doubt to faith, from fear to action, from waiting to receiving. Heaven is counting and it will not wait. Remember, beloved, the enemy noticed your potential long before you did. That is why the attacks were fierce, why betrayal felt personal, why disappointment carved scars into your soul. He tried to bury you under shame, under failure, under lies. But what he did not understand is that every trial was a seed planted for your awakening. Every storm only anchored your roots deeper. Every tear nourished the soil where your miracle would grow. And now the harvest is rushing toward you. Michael says, do not delay, do not shrink back, open the door. You are ready to hold what God has been preparing since before your first breath. Child, the good news is personal. It is not for the world to understand. That is why Michael says, don't tell anyone. It is only for you. Some blessings are too sacred, too delicate, too potent to be diluted by doubt or jealousy. Keep it close, cherish it, guard it until it manifests. And when it does, the world will witness the glory, but you will know the intimate truth. This was written for your soul. Beloved, the form of your blessing will match the cry of your heart. If you whispered for healing, it will come. If you prayed for love, it will appear. If you asked for provision, abundance will rush in. If you sought restoration, what was lost will return tenfold. Heaven hears the whispers of your spirit even when words never left your lips. Pause for a moment, child, and feel this. The air around you is charged. Every line you read carries the momentum of miracles. This is why Michael commanded urgency. The seconds are shrinking, the old season is closing, the new one is breaking through. Even now, unseen hands are aligning resources, preparing people, activating doors, shifting circumstances. Your faith is the key. It unlocks what heaven has already unlocked for you. Without it, the blessing will knock, but you must open. Whisper to yourself, I am ready, I receive this, I step into what is mine. Do you hear it, child? That faint rustle, that stirring in your heart, that vibration moving through your chest. That is the first ripple of your blessing entering your life. It may arrive as a call, a message, a meeting, an encounter, or an unexpected answer. But it will arrive suddenly, unmistakably, undeniably. And in that moment you will remember this warning: 10 seconds left. You were prepared, you were chosen, and heaven ensured you would not miss it. Beloved, do not discount this message. Every paragraph has been a seed, every sentence a spark. Your spirit has been activated, tuned to the frequency of your breakthrough. Do not let fear or doubt extinguish it. Do not let worldly logic blind you. The miracle is already moving. Michael says, the locks are breaking, the chains are falling, the doors are opening. Step through now. You have carried the weight of patience, and the reward of endurance is at your fingertips. It is bigger, brighter, and more beautiful than you imagined. And hear me clearly, this is not the end. It is the beginning of rapid change. The air you breathe will shift. People you have been waiting for will appear. Opportunities you thought gone are returning. Debts will be cleared. Love will be restored. Dreams you whispered only in the quiet of night are running toward you fully formed. Your heart will recognize them instantly. You will stand in awe not just because of what arrives but because of how perfectly heaven timed it. 10 seconds. That is all the space between waiting and receiving. That is all the line between your old life and your new life. Child of light, the final call is here. You have been prepared. You have endured. You have carried the flame of faith when all around you flickered and dimmed. Now the universe leans forward, the angels hover with their wings spread wide, Michael's sword glows with urgency and heaven itself holds its breath for your yes. Say it inside, I am ready, I receive this. And with that the unseen becomes seen, the impossible becomes possible and the promise becomes reality. Your life, beloved, will never be the same again. It will overflow, inspire, restore and silence every voice that doubted you. And from this moment on you will carry the proof that God never forgets, never delays without purpose, and that His timing is perfect even in the darkest night. Child, your story is changing, not slowly, not quietly, but with the force of heaven itself. Can you feel it, that rush, that tremor, that deep knowing? That is the prelude to the blessing running toward you. Michael is standing at the edge of your life, his sword of light drawn, declaring, 10 seconds left, open it quickly. It is not a threat, it is a trumpet, a herald of what was always meant to be yours. Every moment you linger here your spirit grows stronger, your faith sharper, your eyes clearer to see what others cannot yet perceive. The enemy may have whispered lies, you are too late, you are forgotten, you will never rise. But those lies are falling like dust because this word is alive, carrying authority, carrying destiny, carrying the signature of God Himself. Beloved, lean in. Close your eyes if you must, but do not blink. The unseen realm is active. Angels are moving pieces, shifting doors, arranging the exact circumstances for your blessing to meet you. Every delay, every disappointment, every lonely night was actually preparation. You were being molded, refined, strengthened because what comes is too great for anything less than the warrior you have become. Remember, the enemy never fears the ordinary. He only fears the prepared, the chosen, the unbreakable. And today you are unbreakable. Imagine it now. That first sign that heaven will send, it may appear mundane to some, but to you it will be unmistakable. A call, a message, a meeting, a word spoken in the exact moment you need it. And when it arrives your heart will leap and your soul will whisper, this is it, this is what Michael spoke of, this is my confirmation. That is your anchor, your first step into the flood of good news that is coming. Beloved, do not look away. Do not distract yourself with worldly chatter. This is your appointed hour. You are being positioned, aligned and readied. The blessing is coming so swiftly that it will leave no room for hesitation. Doors that were bolted, chains that bound, obstacles that seemed immovable, they are crumbling now. The atmosphere is shifting, the unseen is moving, and your faith is the key that unlocks the floodgate. I know you wonder, what if it doesn't come exactly like I imagined, what if it looks different? Let me tell you, child, it will come exactly as heaven designed, perfectly tailored to your need, your longing, your heart. It may arrive in a form you did not expect, but it will carry the same joy, the same relief, the same restoration that you have been longing for. Michael says, do not fear the form. The content is holy, the timing is perfect. It is for you. You have been prepared for this for years. Your endurance has written you into heaven's ledger. Every tear, every moment of patience, every silent prayer has positioned you for the exact blessing that is now unavoidable. It cannot be delayed, it cannot be stopped. It has your name engraved on it in heaven's light. Child, I need you to feel this deeply. The trembling in your chest, the fire in your spirit, the pull in your soul, these are not accidents. They are confirmation. They are your soul's recognition that this is not ordinary, this is sacred, this is personal, this is the moment your story turns. And when it does, you will see how much the waiting mattered. You will see how every closed door, every broken promise, every moment of pain was actually a protective hand holding you until the timing was perfect. The blessing is too precious, too strong, too miraculous to arrive before you were ready. And now you are ready. Let me tell you more, beloved. The arrival of this good news will not just lift you, it will overflow. It will touch everyone connected to you. Your home will feel the shift. Your family will sense the change. Even strangers in your circle may notice the light upon you and whisper, "Surely God was with them." The manifestation of your miracle will be so visible, so undeniable that no one can question it. And when it does, you will smile quietly because you will know the truth. It was never luck, never coincidence, never timing by chance. It was heaven, it was Michael, it was God's orchestration that brought this to you. You were chosen, you were preserved, you were strengthened for this hour. Do not underestimate what is happening now as you read. Each word is a thread pulling you into alignment with your blessing. Each sentence is a spark lighting your faith on fire. Each pause you take, each breath you acknowledge is preparation. Your miracle is closer than you think. You are at the edge of its arrival. And soon, when the first sign appears, you will feel the flood begin. The air will shift, conversations will align, doors will open, and the impossible will become undeniable reality. Beloved, do not be afraid of the weight of your miracle. Sometimes blessings arrive with power so strong that they overwhelm. But remember, you were prepared for this. Every hardship, every trial, every moment of endurance has built a vessel strong enough to contain the blessing. Receive it boldly. Receive it with gratitude. Whisper to your soul, "This is for me, I am ready." And when it arrives, when the first sign comes, give thanks. Recognize the hand that guided every step. Recognize the angel that guarded your tears. Recognize the God who never forgot you, who never left you, who always intended this moment to be yours. Stay, child, stay awake, stay connected. Let this message sink deep. Let it imprint your spirit. Because the miracle is not in the words. The miracle is in what follows, and it is already running toward you faster than you can imagine. The countdown is over. The doors are open. The blessing is unstoppable. And you, beloved child, are exactly where you are meant to be, at the threshold of what heaven always promised you. Beloved, feel the trembling in your chest again. That is not anxiety. That is your soul recognizing the nearness of your miracle. That pounding is heaven knocking at the door of your heart, reminding you that this is no ordinary day. The waiting is over. The prayers you whispered in hidden corners, the cries you thought no one heard, every lonely midnight, every tear shed in secret, they all converge now. They converge into a momentum too powerful to stop. This is the hour your destiny has been racing toward, even before you were born. And Michael himself carries the announcement. He is not whispering to the world, he is whispering to you. That is why he repeats, "Don't tell anyone, it's only for you." Not because you are selfish, but because some blessings are sacred, too delicate to be exposed before their season. Protect it, guard it, let it incubate until it bursts forth like the sun splitting the night sky. Child of light, the next moments will not feel like your ordinary life. They will feel extraordinary. You will notice small confirmations first, a text, a call, an unexpected message, a door opening you never imagined could open. These are heaven's fingerprints, each one a pulse of the good news racing toward you. It will arrive suddenly, with precision, as if the universe itself has bent to honor what is yours. And in that moment you will understand why your chest ached while reading these words. You will understand why your heart trembled with a strange mixture of fear and hope. That trembling was the announcement of arrival. That was heaven stirring the air around you, preparing the way for what cannot be delayed. Beloved, listen carefully. The enemy has fought hard to keep you blind to this. He tried to distract you, exhaust you, confuse you. He whispered lies that you were too late, too small, too broken. But child, what he does not know is that God's plan cannot be intercepted. What was written before time cannot be erased. Your delays were protections, your trials were refinements, and your waiting was preparation. You are no longer the same, you are no longer vulnerable, you are ready. And the good news will find you, unstoppable, unavoidable, undeniable. Do not underestimate the power of faith in this hour. Faith is not a feeling, it is the bridge between the promise and the manifestation. Every whisper of doubt that tries to shake you now is the last breath of the old season. Do not entertain it. Do not give it space. Replace it with the words of heaven. Say them aloud if you must: I am ready, I receive, this is mine, this is my time. Each declaration is a key turning in the lock of your breakthrough. Michael says, 10 seconds left, not to scare you but to remind you that timing in the heavenly realm is urgent. The gates are open, the river is flowing, the miracle is breathing toward you. Will you step forward, or will hesitation make you miss what has been prepared for you before your first breath? Beloved, when the blessing arrives, it will not merely touch your life, it will redefine it. What was once scarcity will become abundance. What was once silence will become celebration. What was once rejection will become acceptance. Doors that slammed shut in your face will now swing open effortlessly. Opportunities will rush toward you with such velocity that you will barely have time to catch them. And in every instance, remember this word. Remember that Michael warned you. Remember that God orchestrated every detail to ensure you would recognize the moment. That recognition is what anchors your faith, and faith is what allows the flood of blessings to flow without resistance. Child, this is why the message was so long. This is why heaven insisted you linger here. Each paragraph is not mere words, It is a hand from above lifting you, aligning you, awakening the truth that you are chosen. You may not see it yet, but already the angels are working on your behalf. People are being moved into your life, situations are shifting, doors are unlocking. The invisible is bending to meet the visible. And when the visible breaks through, you will gasp at the perfection of God's timing. Nothing human could have orchestrated it. No coincidence, no luck, no effort of man. Only heaven, only divine orchestration, only you being faithful enough to stay and read, to hear, to believe. Beloved, do not let the excitement of this hour distract you from the depth of what is happening. You are receiving more than a blessing, you are receiving validation. You are receiving confirmation that your life matters, that your waiting was not in vain, that your tears were not wasted. Everything you endured was leading to this, a reversal so complete, so dramatic that even the enemy will be forced to acknowledge the power of God's favor. The waiting made you strong, the suffering made you wise, and now your season has come. Child, take a moment and feel the weight of these words. Let them sink into your bones, into your very soul. This is not a motivational speech. This is not empty encouragement. This is a transmission from heaven, alive, urgent, unstoppable. Michael himself is urging you. Do not delay. Do not doubt. Do not let this slip away. 10 seconds left. This is not hyperbole. This is not fear-mongering. This is the reality of your hour. Your miracle is running toward you, and it will arrive. When it does, you will step into it boldly, fully, without reservation, because you were trained, refined and preserved for this exact moment. And so, beloved, as you finish reading, know this: you are not alone. You have never been alone. Heaven has been conspiring on your behalf from the beginning. Every struggle, every delay, every tear was accounted for. Every prayer, every silent whisper, every hidden groan has been heard. And now the orchestration is complete. The countdown has ended. Your blessing is here. It will not be ordinary, it will not be subtle, it will be undeniable. And when it lands in your life, it will change everything. Not just for you, but for everyone around you. The ripple of this blessing will expand beyond what you can imagine. This is why Michael spoke with urgency. This is why heaven insisted you stay. This is your hour. Your miracle is real. Your blessing is unstoppable. Step into it, beloved, step fully. Beloved, the moment you are in right now is sacred. Every heartbeat, every breath, every ounce of attention you give to this word is unlocking what heaven has reserved for you. Michael says, do not blink. Do not scroll. Do not doubt. The miracle is moving faster than your eyes can follow. Even now, unseen hands are arranging meetings, opportunities, and doors that have been locked for years. Your patience is paying off, your endurance is unlocking favor, and your faith is activating promises that were written before time began. The seed planted in your spirit is ready to sprout, and when it does, it will grow beyond your imagination, stretching into every area of your life with power, abundance, and undeniable proof of God's presence. Beloved, do not underestimate this hour.